numbers as a starter each and every season. He's just got a lightning quick release. I love watching him throw a football, but he's not gotten a lot of chances at postseason moments. And time is not on his side.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They'll run the toss to Kamara. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Christian Benford up to make that stop. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Carr throwing on 3rd. Into the hands of Olave. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They run it from the gun with Kamara. Into the secondary past the 40. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Carr with it on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. You just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy, and if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
Pistol snap to Carr. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Motioning one of the tight ends. They go play action with Carr. Complete beyond the marker. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Blake Grupe to try the extra point. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. Ty Johnson now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And leading them out, someone who's still the pride of Wyoming University and Fireball, California. One of the league's best and biggest arms, Josh Allen.
We've seen a lot of big arms come and go in the NFL. Few translate that talent, though, into stardom, quite like Josh Allen. It's fun for me on the college football road when I ask these young quarterbacks who they idolize, who they look up to. And just about every big guy that can run says the same thing, Josh Allen, because that skill set is so tantalizing. A player who can rip off a highlight reel play with a pass and just as easy with the down in just about any situation.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. They get 27 on the play. That's good for a Bills first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for short yardage. Sometimes it's breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First down of the game for James Cook. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Another one for Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Allen on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
So on 4th down, on comes Sam Martin to handle the punt for the Bills. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And the Saints will get set to take over. Second drive coming up for the Saints offense. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Throwing on first down, it's Carr. Escapes a defender. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Carr off the play fake. He finds Johnson. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing again. It's Carr. Completes this one to Hill. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. He gets 6 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They send a man in motion. Carr now on 1st and 10. Gets this one to Shaheed. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. Motioning left is Olave. Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Carr. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Group B to try the point after. And the kick is good. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Bills offense for their 2nd drive of the game. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Sending a receiver left. Allen now on 1st down. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st down throw for Allen. Short pass brought in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Short side option here. He's running left. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. That finds his man, it's Keon Coleman. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Coleman with the grab. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
And the Saints go in nickel, 3rd down. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Complete. It's Cooper. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Allen from the gun here on 3rd. He finds Kincaid. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Bills pushing for a late spark before halftime. They'll come up 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. On first down, Allen. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be their last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
The Saints and Derek Carr about ready to get back to work. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds just short of the 15.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Motioning left is their running back. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. This is reeled in by Kamara. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Carr. Dump off caught by his back. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Carr here from the gun. A lot of speed on it. Too tough to handle. Incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Carr throwing on 3rd. This one's taken in by Hill. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this will be his first effort of the contest. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Slot man in motion left. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air. Allen escapes the pocket. He's going to tuck it and run. And he's officially in the enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Curtis Samuel's there for the catch. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They're set up at the 35 now. Back to throw now, Allen. Has it down close. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. The Bills cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Mims. He's got a lane up past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Saints are going to take over now near the end of the half. They're up by 7. We'll see if they choose to just rest on that going into halftime. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing on first down, it's Carr. That's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They're now set for 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion left. Carr with it on first. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, Carr. He completes it in traffic. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Rolling again, it's Carr. That's complete to Kamara. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. So at halftime, the Saints fighting to an advantage on the road. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So to begin the 3rd, it's going to be the Buffalo offense we see first. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Allen. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
2nd down, Allen throwing again. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that one before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Tight end going in motion here. Throwing now on first down, Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Going to the ground again on first. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Man in motion here. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Coleman with the grab. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Carl Granderson in on the tackle. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Shakir in motion right. Allen on 3rd down. He brings it in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Throwing now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills tie things up at 14. Now to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Saints ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Carr back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Completes this one to Hill. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Carr off the play fake. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Punt team on the field. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. His work begins at the 31. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Bills will take over possession. New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10. Here's Allen. Wow, wide open here. Complete. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Pass now to kick this away. On the return, here's Mims. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Second and 6 coming up here. Carr here from the gun. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
It's Kamara on 3rd down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Motioning him from the slot right. From the 44 here on 2nd down. Into the hands of Olave. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Carr. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. They've got first down from the 31. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Again, it's Cook. And this run's limited to a minimal gain up to about the 44. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Finds Kincaid. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Here's Cook. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
The Bills with a punt team out there. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. The New Orleans offense set to go now. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running behind center with Kamara. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Saints don't want to see this one go to overtime. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. They'll motion him out of the backfield. This is reeled in by Kamara. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Running back sent in motion. Back to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
He has the first over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Kamara running out of the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. Still one more in their pocket to use. Second and 6 coming up here. They'll send their tight end right. On second down, a run with Williams. And this is run down into the red zone at the 19. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here's an important kick now for Blake Grupe. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Johnson with a return here. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. First throw of overtime now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's a give to Cook. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on second down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Shakir in motion right. Allen on 3rd and short. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running for it. He's got room to roam here. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Allen setting up play action. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Slot receiver headed left. 2nd down. Allen throwing again. Connection made to Coleman. And he's able to get this down to the 36. The Saints add a 5th defensive back here. 3rd down coming up. Allen. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They've got 1st down from the 31. To throw again, it's Allen. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shakir sent in motion left. And the look outside yields no fruit. They make the stop near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs, but not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
Big moment for Tyler Bass here. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
That felt like the game right there, Kate. What a risk they took. He misses, and all the other side needs is a big play, and they're in field goal range. But he doesn't miss. He steps up, and he drives it through, and they're a stop away from the win.
We'll see if their defense can hold now and finish off an overtime win as the kick is away. On the return, here's Mims. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. Their defense held at least a little, Brock, but the pressure is still on. They need a field goal to keep this game going or a touchdown to end it.